This is the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. We have assembled the world's finest sports and trivia dorks to prove once and for all that we are just as bad at this as we were at sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, sports trivia for those of us who rode the pine. I'm your host, newly minted Bears fan, Scott, and episode 339 will feature all Benchwarmers, as Marcus and Josh will be taking on Dave and Eric Ede. Marcus and Josh, I'll start with you guys. Let me know how you're doing, what your team name's going to be, and, I don't know, share something fun and engaging.
Oh boy, fun and engaging.
Whew. Or don't. I don't care.
We don't do that here.
I don't care.
I'll go first. Things are going pretty well. It was a nice little break that we have here at the end of the year. So, but it's good to get back to recordings and seeing how much sports trivia I've forgotten in the last couple of weeks. And I got nothing entertaining, but that's what I got. Marcus.
Hey, I'm good. Today, I interviewed two people to be the wide receivers coach next year on the team I'm coaching, which is what I usually coach. But since I'm the offensive coordinator, me and the head coach thought it would be a good idea if I coach the quarterbacks, because it's kind of important if I'm calling the plays for him to know what I'm thinking. So I had to give up the coaching role that I enjoy the most. But it was good, and it's good to let go. And now I gotta watch drills to do, because I know what I want him to do, but I don't know what to do day to day for drills. It's quarterbacks. Like, throw it where I tell you to, dum-dum.
If I was any closer, Marcus, I'd offer to be the common sense coordinator for you.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Let me know when to go for two.
Right, because the 49ers apparently need one of those twos after today when they were up by 4 and decided to try an extra point, which was useless.
And then they missed it, so then they're up 4, which is essentially the same thing. Doesn't make sense.
Nope.
Yeah, a lot of teams need that. But yeah, and it was a very stress-free weekend because, when you're a fan of the number 1 seed, it's just nice to sit back and watch everybody else struggle. So yeah, it was exciting. And for our team name, Josh and I have done this in the past. We like to do team names based on old tag teams, and we decided that it's maybe more fun when it doesn't make sense. So tonight, Josh and I will be the Samoan SWAT team.
Okay, and over to Eric and Dave. Let us know how you guys are doing, and then Eric, I assume, will be given the team name.
I'll be honest, I feel personally attacked by so many members of this Benchwarmers team after the abysmal showing of the Packers yesterday in that super wild card weekend match. Scott transitioning and becoming a Bears fan overnight.
It's been a season-long thing. I just didn't want to make the declaration.
No.
I saw how it felt in the playoffs.
And let me just complain once more. Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears, coming out and saying, "Oh, we practiced for this by watching the Falcons 28-3 collapse." You are a liar. You are a liar, Ben Johnson. No one trains to be down 3+ touchdowns. That's insane. Don't give me that crap. All right? I hate you. Also, I do have a fun fact, but I can't share that fun fact until after Ede gives our team name. So go ahead.
Hi. So I don't know if anybody listened to the Christmas episode or not, but tomorrow is the day that I was dreading. We're going to Disney World for one day.
Your Disney Blitz.
Yeah. So
that's like going for an extra point when you're up 4.
It's like thinking that your wife has common sense. No.
You were the one that told her about it.
I'm expecting like, oh, that's hilarious. That would be cool to do. And then that would be the end of the conversation. I'm like, yeah, that's just never going to happen.
Josh, can you be Eric's wife's common sense coordinator?
Yes, please. Just Josh, you just sit in the corner. I'm going to run this by Josh. You guys are Disney World cheesing because it's fun to do. Marcus, did you have a kid and we didn't know? Because that was so dad-esque. Come on. Wow. The cheesing episode of South Park? Come on, man. Vitamin cheese, the cheese game.
Don't talk about cheese. Dave might go on a rant again.
I'm lactose intolerant. Don't do that.
Lactose intolerant? Is that what you said?
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, our team name today is in honor of a recent message that Dave said he was in the car with his daughter the other day, and it was mentioned that there hasn't been any herpes lately, so I think we're due for a flare-up. So our team name today is in the honor of everyone remembers the Where's the Beef commercial, right? So Where's the Herpes is our team name today.
And by the way, that's my fun fact. I did have to look up because I wanted to know about the Where's the Beef commercial. Did you know that it has a novelty song, Where's the Beef, written by Coyote McLeod? A S-tier level name. That's an amazing name.
Is there a Where the Herpes song?
There will be.
I prefer Turn Up the Beef from Popstar.
That is way better. I prefer pretty much any song from Popstar.
That's such a good movie, man. It's so good.
All right, so we have Samoan SWAT team against Where's the Herpes. Guess we'll just get into it, see how it goes. But before we can do that, we need to hear from Benchwarmer Emeritus Dan for the rules.
The game will consist of 4 quarters of play, each with different trivia style. The styles of quarters 1 through 3 will change from show to show, and I will explain them as we go along. Like any good sporting event, we will have a halftime show after the second quarter with entertainment questions. And in the fourth quarter, our teams will wager from their points accumulated to see who are today's clipboard captains, to be honored like the true benchwarmers they are. All right, let's get this game underway.
Sure, he was wondering where the herpes was too.
All right, today's first quarter will be Curriculum Vitae.
Curriculum Vitae. In this round, the host will list the teams and years for which a player spent time and may also give a few fun facts about each player. Each question is worth 20 points.
And this will be the Major League Baseball Outfielders edition. And because I like you guys so much, I've given you all the information, years, teams, the standard. Nothing cute, just straight up Curriculum Vitae. And we'll be outfielders. All right, so question 1. 1980 to 1990, Baltimore. 1991 to 1994, Houston. 1995 to 1998, San Diego. 1999 to 2004, Arizona. 2004, Los Angeles Dodgers. 2005, Los Angeles Angels. 2006, San Francisco. 2007, Colorado.
Genuinely, Scott, when you started this question, I thought you said 1980 to 1990.
I thought he did too.
He didn't?
No, the year of our Lord, where myself and Taylor Swift were born, 1989.
I was so confused. I was like,
this is such a long.
yeah, I was like, how do I not know this immediately? He played for 27 years.
It's the Omar Vizquel of outfielders.
Yeah.
Marcus,
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh.
I heard the same thing.
Okay, thank you. I'm not crazy.
We'll check in, Scott.
All right, Where's the Herpes is checked in. Samoan SWAT team, you can talk it out.
All right, this is terrible.
Ooh.
Now that we established that he didn't play outfield for 27 years,
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to attack this from the 2001 Diamondbacks World Series team.
Okay.
That's because to be there for that long, I assume I would hope they were a starter there. So that outfield was Luis Gonzalez. Is this Steve Finley?
Oh, could be. I don't know his early stuff, but
Because I felt like we had a question where he was the answer and he played for everybody in the NL West.
okay.
And this would cover that.
You know what? I don't have any better guess. I say go with it.
Okay, we'll check in with Steve Finley.
All right, and Where's the Herpes? Who'd you guys check in with?
We checked in with the same Atlanta Braves draft pick. Yep, Steve Finley.
And both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is Steve Finley. And yes, one half of my flavor text is that he played for obviously every team in the NL West. The other part is at the time of his retirement, He played the third most games in center field in Major League history, behind only Tris Speaker and Willie Mays.
Wow.
Yeah, not quite 27 years, but still enough to be third all time in center. All right, so on to question 2 in curriculum vitae. 1993 to 1994, Florida. 1995 to 1997, the Mets. 1989, nope, sorry. Now now you got me thinking. Now you're in my head. 1998 to 1999, Houston. 2000 to 2001, Boston. 2002 to 2003, Texas. 2003, Chicago White Sox. 2004, Montreal. 2004 to 2005, Chicago White Sox. 2006, Seattle.
All right, we'll check in.
Where's the herpes is checked in. Simone SWAT team, talk out your 2-year stints.
I'm gonna lean on you on this one, Marcus.
Did you see what I had?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I know he played in Boston and Texas and definitely Chicago. And that's kind of what I'm leaning on, is that time from 2000 to 2003. I don't remember him in Montreal, but I do remember when he signed with us and it was supposed to be a big deal. And then I think he did one of his nut grabs when he was with us, one of his home run nut grabs. So that, if in case you were curious about who we're talking about, I think this is Carl Everett. That's what it makes me lean towards.
Okay. I think I remember him being on Houston around that time frame too.
And I know we were his last stop because, again, at that point, you're just like, what can we get around Ichiro? And their answer was Carl Everett.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. We're going to check in with Carl Everett.
All right. And where's the herpes? Your answer?
Yeah, I mean, he had a solid time in Chicago, but I mean, he's very forgettable being part of that 2005 team. But yeah, it's Carl Everett.
Yeah, I don't remember him being part of that 2005. I don't think he started, right? He was kind of a rotational.
He was more like a DH and like pinch guy, and I mean, he hit in 20 some odd home runs that year, but not again a very forgettable season. So
both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is the nut grabber Carl Everett, who I didn't realize had these crazy stints until I was writing this question. I was like, I knew he'd been on a lot of teams, but I never realized that he just didn't stay anywhere and it never stuck, which is probably because it's Carl Everett. So yes, both teams getting points, and we'll move right to question 3 in curriculum vitae. 1991 to 1998, Cincinnati. 1999, San Diego. 2000, Atlanta. 2001, Arizona. 2002, San Francisco. 2003, Pittsburgh. 2004 to 2005, St. Louis. 2006 to 2007, Kansas City.
We could check in.
All right. Where's the herpes? Once again, it's checked in. Tell Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
My first inkling, because I was thinking about Cincinnati outfielders kind of from that time frame, and Reggie Sanders was the name that came to mind. And I do remember him obviously with Cincinnati, and I think I remember him that season in Atlanta as well.
And then, like I said, I remember him of all of these teams. I remember him in San Francisco. I remember Reggie Sanders.
Yeah. So if we feel good that he was on, at least roughly half of those teams, I think that's probably right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. We'll check in with Reggie Sanders.
And where's the herpes? Your answer.
Yeah, Reggie Sanders. Fun fact on him: 3 out of the 4 seasons, or I should say, a 4-season stretch, he was in a World Series. Yeah. So we checked in with Reggie Sanders.
Both teams are receiving points. It is Reggie Sanders, and even more into that, Dave. It's an interesting career because he goes to San Diego the year after they go to the World Series. He goes to Atlanta the year after they go to the World Series. He goes to Arizona and wins one. Goes to San Francisco and loses one. Pittsburgh, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking if he was trying to ring chase. Goes to St. Louis, they go to the World Series and lose. He leaves, and then the next year they go to the World Series and win. So it's a really interesting trajectory for him.
I didn't even think about it that way. That's extra wild.
Yeah. He Also is known for hitting 20 or more homers for 6 different teams. He's also a member of the 300-300 Club, along with his 2001 Arizona Diamondback outfield mate, Steve Finley. And they both joined this club just 4 days apart from each other.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So that's way more than you ever need to know about Reggie Sanders. And we will move to question 4, the final question of Curriculum Vitae. 1989. I'll say it one more time. 1989 to 1994, Montreal. 1995 to 1996, Atlanta. 1997, Cleveland. 1998 to 2000, Milwaukee. 2001 to 2005, LA Dodgers. And 2003 to 2005, San Francisco.
It's got to be that.
We're checking in.
Now!
Yeah.
Smoke's SWAT team runs up to the podium to check in. Where's the herpes? You can talk it out.
You give me that 98 to 2000 Brewers team, and again, just have to kind of start through it and thinking about it. And I mean, if you got a Brewers and an Expo together, the first person I think of is Marquise Grissom.
I like it. We're in.
All right, let's check in. Marquise Grissom.
Okay, and over to Simone SWAT team, who checked in first for your answer.
You want to go with Marcus?
Oh, yeah. I was very excited about this because I was like, I think I know who this is. Because I saw Montreal, I saw Atlanta, and then I went, gosh. I thought my name was cool, and then I saw this person play baseball, and I was like, kind of wish that was my name. That's what was going through young Marcus's head in 1995 through 97. So I was like, I think, and then I went, oh yeah, he definitely ended in San Francisco, Cleveland, Atlanta, Montreal. This has to be Marquise Grissom. So we also checked in. Yeah, Marquise Grissom.
And both teams are receiving points. Not too many good players on those Brewers teams, but Marquise Grissom was one of them. So yeah, nice job. And Dave, I knew you'd have this as soon as Milwaukee came, and you did it. I was looking at you to see if your face would change, and it didn't. And I was like, I'm really proud of you.
Scott, this might just be an assumption. Like Marquise Grissom, one of your favorite random players?
Yeah.
Okay. I can totally see that for you.
I like steals guys. I like gold glove defense.
Black guys.
I like black guys.
I didn't say that.
I mean, no, genuinely,
okay.
this is why, when I play Scott games, it can either be really bad or Scott and I are aligned because, you're talking back in that era of baseball, there weren't a lot of American black dudes that were good. So when you're
were so cool.
Right, Reggie Sanders, Marquise Grissom.
Yeah.
Even though he
Kenny
was
Lofton.
old at the time. Kenny Lofton. 1995, when we got Vince Coleman, I was so stoked that we. I don't know. Other than Ken, and then obviously Ken Griffey Jr.
Yes, of course.
Obviously,
Tim Raines. I was a big Ron Gant guy.
Love Ron Gant.
Right.
Yeah, he just should slow down when he's running back to first.
Yeah,
not get on, not get his over his skis and start falling over. Just saying.
All right. Well, this has been your Black Eye Baseball Corner. We will now move on, which might have to be a new segment. Just saying.
BBC? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my! Oh no! Oh no!
It's time for the Benchwarmers BBC.
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right, let's just move on. After the first quarter, we have identical scores, 100 to 100.
We wanted to let you know that we are on Patreon if you'd be interested in supporting us financially. Your contributions will be used to help us cover the costs that it takes to bring you the high-quality sports trivia you have come to expect from us. There's also some great perks that come with the Patreon membership to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, including bonus episodes and Benchwarmers swag. You can find us at patreon.com/benchwarmerstp. Thanks.
Today's second quarter will be the missing link.
The missing link. This quarter will consist of 5 questions with theme-linked answers. The teams will attempt to answer the questions and guess the theme. Each question is worth 20 points. If a team checks in first via chat to the host, with the correct theme before the fifth question, they will earn 100 points. The other team can still earn 50 points with the correct theme guess. If neither team has checked in with the correct theme before the fifth question, each team can earn 50 points with the correct answer to the theme after the fifth question.
And now I'm wishing it was black baseball players, but it's not.
All right, think like
All right.
Scott. Oof.
Question 1, the missing link. Masters and Open champion who captained the U.S. Ryder Cup team in 2023. His most recent top 10 finish was at the Masters in 2025 when he finished 8th.
We can check in.
Whereas the herpes is checked in, which means Samoan SWAT team. You guys have plenty of time to talk it out.
Oh,
I think the captain for that team was Zach Johnson.
Okay, thank you.
Pretty sure that he was the captain, and that's the only real info that, like, having the most recent top 10 finish doesn't help me so much. But I'm almost certain he was the captain for that team.
Okay, great, love it.
All right, we'll check in Zach Johnson.
Okay, and where's the herpes?
Yep, said the same thing. It's Zach Johnson.
Yeah, Josh, the recent top 10 was just established more of a still active, still pretty competitive
Fair.
thing
Appreciate
in there. But it was more the Ryder Cup thing
Yep.
that would put it over the top. Both teams are receiving points. It is Zach Johnson, and I just want to point out it's not a black question, but the last name is Johnson, so we're still on track. And I will just move now to question 2 of the missing link. This pitcher started and won a World Series game in 2002. Started the All-Star game and finished second in Cy Young voting in 2003.
All right, we'll check in, Scott.
Where's the herpes is checked in. Samoan SWAT team, work as a team and talk it out.
So they won a World Series game. Now, part of me thinks that it might be not on the winning team, so maybe a Giant, but I could be wrong. And the only reason I'm thinking, just because the way he said it, that he won a World Series game. The Angels won that series, so that's why I was thinking maybe just with the wording, it was going to be the other team.
I'm trying to think of who was on that Angels staff. Shoot.
I'm having a hard time thinking of pitchers on either of those teams right now. I'm not.
Yeah, you just think of all the all the offense, all the position players in offense. And
Sadly,
stuff.
I just keep getting pissed off about that stupid rally monkey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything then.
All right, I need something, guys.
You pick. I don't.
Well,
I
let's
don't
see. Are we going to continue on with the euphemisms for?
Oh, Mike Jackson, black baseball players.
that sure.
All right,
Or just go Jackson. Just
say Jackson.
All right, over to where's the herpes for your answer.
So I had a first name. I could picture this dude so easily because he has the weirdest face you have seen. His face is so round and the features are so tiny on that face. And thankfully I had Ede to help me up because this is Jason Schmidt. So that's what we checked in with.
One team is receiving points. The correct answer is Jason Schmidt. He started and won game 1 for the Giants in 2002, started the All-Star game in 2003 against Esteban Loaiza of the American League, and finished second in Cy Young to Eric Gagne in 2003. Dominant seasons for about 3 years, and then that was it for him.
Like, obviously, I remember the name, but I was never going to.
Oh, I was never going to pull that. It's somebody now that you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, Jason Schmidt was good for a flash in the pan.
Look at his face. Look at it. It's freakish.
The chin beard doesn't help.
No, the chin beard never helps.
Well, the eyes being very far inset and this wide face.
Yeah.
He did well with what he was given.
Well, I mean,
that's right.
It's so round.
He won a World Series game. I mean, he's doing all right. He did all right for himself.
Didn't win a World Series, just a game in the World Series.
Just a game. He won game 1. He set the tone.
You know what? How many players won a World Series and didn't win a game? I bet a bunch, a whole bunch.
He looks like he just did keg stands for a living. That's what that face looks like.
Oh my!
Yeah, he's like,
He
"Hey,
looks like
bro,
he hog wrestles. What are you talking?
hey, bro,
about?
we getting after it after the game,
Right?
All right. So your Team Link answers thus far are Zach Johnson and Jason Schmidt.
Ooh. Okay.
And we will move right on to question 3 of the missing link. In 2012, this American League player won the Silver Slugger, the Edgar Martinez Award, and made the All-Star team, finishing the season with a .313 average, 29 home runs, and 107 RBI.
We'll check in.
Wow. With a
Oh boy.
really quick check-in is where's the herpes, which means Simone SWAT team, you have plenty of time now to wrestle a strategic tag team bout, which is not something the Simone SWAT team ever did.
Can we ask what's the Edgar Martinez Award, just so everyone's clear?
I thought you would know this for sure.
You do know it, don't you, Marcus?
Of course I do.
Well, okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why
Like-
he's the greatest DH of all time,
Well,
not that
that's-
fat pig David Ortiz.
Jeez.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
it would
the
be the David
episode
Ortiz.
title.
It would
That's
be
the episode
that
title.
fat
That
pig
big
David Ortiz.
That fat pig David Ortiz.
I
Oh,
mean,
my-
I would think that if he was the greatest DH of all time, they would have named it after him, but they
I
didn't.
think
did
they made the award before he retired.
Well, it sucks.
Well,
to
they
suck.
have to have. If in 2012 somebody won it, they could have called it the Harold Baines Award.
Oh,
I think I need to pay more. I need to look at that Edgar Martinez Award a little. I've not looked at that list.
You
a
haven't.
long time.
You haven't been vigorously studying the Edgar Martinez. Award.
No, I have not.
You-
I have
You
not.
didn't see Nelson Cruz's name 6 times on 6 different teams on the Edgar Martinez Award list.
AL, so we can at least not think about the National League.
Yes.
Who were some good DHs around that time who weren't
So-
mega home run hitters?
Well, I was going to say there was a fat pig apparently.
apparently he was there.
He was hitting more than 29.
Oh
home
my
runs.
gosh! I almost did it. Oh, I would have been so mad.
What?
Nothing. Well, because it's the missing link. You know, you gotta like
Oh.
we can't always talk it out, but
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
got it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll check in.
Oh, they already checked in. We just
Or
have to
we're
give our
talking
answer.
it out because that's what happens. So if
Yeah.
it's funny that we were on the conversation of portly gentlemen is how I'm going to phrase it. Not what I said earlier about David Ortiz, clearly the second best DH of all time. When we're talking about big dudes, there was a guy who had a little run there who was a big dude, played for KC, played for Oakland.
Yeah,
I think this
yeah.
is Billy Butler.
That feels like a very Billy Butler like stat line.
Yeah,
too,
not
but-
he wasn't a home run hitter. He was just he did, he hit a few 29 solid, but
yeah.
he
did the job. He hit 313, had 100
Yep.
plus RBIs. That's a very Billy Butler stat line. So I'm cool with that.
Okay, we'll check in Billy Butler.
All right, and over to where's the herpes for your ridiculously fast check-in. What was your answer?
There's a reason for that, but I did almost religiously trade for him in every MLB 2K season I had, and I did not like him being a White Sox fan. But yes, so there's a reason why I got to it so quick. We can talk about that later, but yeah, we checked in with Billy Butler.
Both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is Billy Butler, and I never understood how a guy that looked like that did not hit 50 home runs a season. Like
Yeah.
he looked like
He's a
he should have.
thick, he was a
240.
thick boy.
He should have batted 240 with 45 homers and not 313 with 29 homers.
Oh, you mean the Jay Buhner? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yeah.
The Jay Buhner. I'm bald and huge. 250
Yeah.
and 55 home runs.
Like the Pat Burrell, if Pat Burrell ever got to like more than 40 homers. But anyways, your Team Link answers thus far are Zach Johnson, Jason Schmidt, and Billy Butler. And we will move on to question 4 in the missing link. 3-time AP College Basketball Coach of the Year, who was the first coach in NCAA history to win a national championship as a player, assistant, and head coach, in addition to winning Olympic gold in 1984.
We can check in.
All right. Where's the herpes is checked in. Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say both teams are on even ground here. So I think we can discuss freely here.
I think you're right.
Yeah, think free and die hard or whatever. Okay. One gold in 84. 84 so 80 was Lake Placid. What was 84?
It's 84 wasn't that LA?
Yeah.
That was Jordan, wasn't he on that team?
Yeah. Because that was when
Not
it was
that-
still amateur, right? Because 90.
Yeah. 92 was the first one they
Yeah.
did the pros.
So Jordan would have been on that team.
I think Steve Alford was on that team. Was on the Olympic team. Has he won a championship as a head coach? Did UCLA win when he was coaching there? Because I think he went to Indiana,
Okay.
and I think he won as part of with Bobby Knight. Does that
No.
it doesn't work at all with the
Well, maybe in other iterations, but
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have anything else, so
that's the other player like that I can think of, because I remember like he gets talked about a lot.
we don't have anything. The only other name that I was thinking of, but I don't think he's won as a head coach, was Kim English, but I don't think he's won as a head coach.
All right, I need an answer, guys.
I don't know.
Should we just go with Steve Alford?
Sure. Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right, we'll check in with Steve Alford. Alford.
All right, and where's the herpes? Your answer, please.
Gentlemen, what if I told you to think in a different basketball
Oh,
league?
Jesus. Women.
I mean, I
women.
thought about it, but like nothing came to
If
my
anybody
mind.
anybody had a bingo card in this episode, we would have thought I wasn't the one that said that
No.
word. Women.
No,
I thought about it. I just
After
didn't.
your
I
year
couldn't
of
get
the
anywhere.
woman, you've been fine, Ede. You've been Kim. Oh, is this gonna be Kim Mulkey?
We checked in with Kim Mulkey.
Oh,
Yep.
screw
Damn it.
that.
One team is getting points. The correct answer is Kimberly, better known as Kim Mulkey.
Because she won at Louisiana Tech. Ugh. I genuinely did think about it. I just couldn't come up with a name based off of what we were working off
I
of.
wish you would have said something, because obviously from what we had talked about previously, that would have been the
Yeah.
name that would have come to mind for me.
Yeah,
I
know.
wasn't even
That's
thinking
on
that.
me. Yeah, that's on me.
Your theme link answers are Zach Johnson, Jason Schmidt, Billy Butler, and Kim Mulkey. And guess what, guys? We can go right to question 5, which is 2004 Coach of the Year, who led his team to a 13-0 season but did not win a championship.
Oh, we can check in.
I figured both teams would be quick on this one. Simone's SWAT team is checked in. Where's the herpes? Talk it out.
I'm just more upset that it wasn't any of the ones I guessed.
I wanted it to be Tommy Pham so bad. I was really feeling it.
Oh, I'm not talking about
shitty baseball or
outfielders.
shitty fantasy football commissioner.
Yeah.
That would have been your clue if it was him.
That is a half black outfielder.
Well, instead you gave us Tommy Tuberville, though, and that's not going to be not exactly going to be any types of black with the last name of Tuberville. That's a potato. Yeah, this is Tommy Tuberville.
All right, and over to Simone's SWAT team for your answer.
Yeah, I believe it's Tuberville, but it doesn't matter because he's a piece of shit, so we checked in with Tommy Tuberville.
Both teams are receiving points, and I have no flavor text and would wish to just move on.
That tubby bastard. Tommy
Yeah.
Tuberville.
That Tuberville of
That fat pig, DH. All right. Well, no team has to think about what the theme is here. I can tell you that both teams submitted the theme right after question 3 was asked. The team that did send it to me first, and I will let them give the answer, is Where's the Herpes? So they will be receiving the 100 points, and Simone's SWAT team will be receiving the 50 points. But go ahead. Where's the Herpes? Let me know what the theme is here.
Yeah, this was kind of an advantage for me. I begin every new year by starting from the 1993 episode 1 of the mysterious dumpster These are all Power Rangers. And this year I've actually watched Super Sentai. I'm a nerd, guys. That's okay.
Yes.
Nobody will be surprised that I have seen exactly 0 episodes.
You should watch.
Of the
Let
Power
me
Rangers.
curate 4 episodes that you should watch and just get the gist, because it actually is hilarious in how egregiously dumb and offensive and hilarious it can be.
As long as there's plenty
no.
of Kimberly.
Kimberly, there it
is.
Make sure you
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But I'll tell you right now, Josh, Power Rangers in Space. Go ahead and watch that. That thing's fun.
Nah, that's okay. We're
Okay.
good.
And the advantage for me was literally after we answered question 2, I sent it and I just didn't trust my gut because Josh found the episode for me. It's episode 92. Your boy had the Power Rangers as a missing link, and I just didn't trust it. I was like, because I wanted to hear question 3 because I was like,
right,
there might be a swerve here, and I just didn't pull the trigger. And I'm
if
very
it makes you
upset
feel
at
any
myself.
better, Marcus, we did the exact same thing. And in fact, after question 3, I said, it's Kim Mulkey. There's no other Kim. I can't think of any other Kim.
Don't know why I didn't.
Well, I
allow
named
myself
one
to go-
Missouri head coach Kim English.
that was good. I could safety Kim Herring.
I should have switched over to women's, and I
should have reminded you. I reminded myself. I looked at it because right before the question in our chat, I said, "Hey, Tommy, Trini, Kimberly are the other 3 names that were missing."
It didn't even dawn on me that, because especially with Kim, there couldn't have been anyone else but Kim Mulkey.
And he wasn't going to use Trini, but I put it out there anyway.
Well, and I
tried.
sent it to Ede. I was like, "Can you think of a Zordon?" It wasn't out there either.
Old Zordon McAllister.
Zordon Tuberville.
He played at Mississippi State in 1996.
I don't know if it's been
Scott
officially said yet, but the correct theme is Power Rangers or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the OG iteration. None of this other stuff really matters. And let's chill on the names because we might not be done with Power Rangers. It might come up again later. So after quarter 2, we have the following scores. Simone's SWAT team has 210, and Where's the Herpes is ahead a little bit, having what you might call a Schmurfic Schmame. They have 300 right now. And that brings us to halftime.
It is now time for the halftime show. There will be 3 entertainment questions. Each question is worth 25 points.
And today's halftime will be a 2025 year in review, pre and post game.
Oh boy. Okay.
So the way it will work is one will be a prominent athlete from 2025, and the other half will be something prominent in pop culture and society from 2025. Question 1 in halftime. Reigning WNBA champion, defensive player of the year, and was a 2025 box office hit that could win a Golden Globe later tonight for Best Motion Picture. I believe the Golden Globes are happening right now as we're recording.
We can check in.
Where's the Herpes is checked in? Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
I'm guessing you got to say her name a little bit wrong, maybe? You know, because it's Asia Wilson, right? Wilson.
Yes.
Wilson. If you say it Wilson rather than Wilson, it could be Sinners, which was a big movie, and that's up for Golden Globe.
Yeah.
I can't think of any others, so my guess is it's probably Asia Will Sinners.
I'm good with it. Yeah,
right.
I that makes sense to me.
And it might be the Midwestern in me that tries to pronounce the
Sun.
Sun.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But if you say
we're all
when
like Will Sinners.
Asia Wilson, it comes out like Sin. So yeah.
The worst good manager in baseball, Dan Will Sinners.
Yeah, so we'll check in Asia Will Sinners.
Okay, and where's the Herpes for your answer?
I had to work through this from the Golden Globes part, actually, because in terms of good movies out there, what else is going to win? I mean, Sinners is damn good. But yeah, then I did I did that exact same thing that you were saying, Josh, and I was like, wait a second, now which were? I guess sure. But yeah, we went with Asia Will Sinners.
And both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is Asia Will Sinners. Both had very big 2025s.
For whatever reason, I was having a brain fart and couldn't think of her name. And I just sent to Marcus, I said, Aces.
Yeah,
Like, I know who it is. I
Kelsey
just couldn't pull her name.
Because when it doesn't matter, when you think of the
The
Aces.
answer for me is always Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but he knew that what I was going for this aspect, that was not the player that.
All right, let's move on to question 2 of our pre-post game halftime. A prequel series that debuted in October on HBO and is a current champion in WWE who lasted over an hour in the 2025 Royal Rumble, who defended her singles title at this year's WrestleMania. And by this year's, it means last year's, obviously.
All right, we will check in.
Simone SWAT team has checked in, which means for, I think, just the second time, Where's the Herpes can talk it out.
I think the HBO show, you're going to have to get the wrestling part on this because I did not watch the Royal Rumble last year. But I think it's the It prequel. So is it Welcome to Derry? Does that do anything for the wrestling?
Oh no. I'm trying to think who was there in there the Rumble in the Royal Rumble last year, especially for women, because I'm trying to remember exactly who was in it for that long.
Is there a Rhea?
Does that make it Rhea Ripley?
Oh, was she?
But I don't remember her lasting that long.
I wouldn't last that long.
In the ring or with Rhea Ripley?
Yeah, in the ring with Rhea Ripley. Get your mind out of the gutter, guys.
Yeah. Look, Marcus won't last that long just in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble.
No, I would not.
30, okay?
I would not.
Doesn't
It would
matter.
not last long.
Oh no, he would wrap his arms around the top rope.
I
and
would.
be like,
I would perform my signature move, the bear hug.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm seriously like thinking on this because I don't know who else was in there because I thought it was there were other women because I don't think Rhea Ripley was in the Rumble last year.
Okay.
It's let's just go with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go with Welcome to Rhea Ripley.
All right. And to Samoan SWAT team, who had a very fast check-in for your answer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't pay attention to everything as closely as maybe I should, but it's a prequel. It's It Welcome to Derry, and the only thing that lines up with that is It Welcome to Derry Rhea Ripley, and that's what we checked in with.
Okay. Unfortunately, neither team is getting points. It's not really the only thing that works. You need to think about her current tag team champion partner, who lasted over an hour in the Royal Rumble this past year, along with Roxanne and Liv, who defended her singles title in a triple threat match with Rhea and Bianca at WrestleMania. The correct answer is It Welcome to Dare Rio Sky. So Io Sky is the wrestler that we are looking for.
Hey, I don't think they do this that often these days, but who?
I wouldn't last with her either.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think I have
Fold
any
me
idea
up like an
who.
accordion.
Rio Sky.
Dave, you were right. Rio wasn't in the Rumble.
Io Sky is her name. Yeah,
but with Dare.
I should have thought
Io.
Dave, you're right. Rhea wasn't in the Rumble because she was champion. Io beat her on Raw in February for the belt and then defended it at Mania.
I love Io Sky though.
And they're currently the tag team champions.
So
together.
is there a women's only Rumble event?
Yes.
Like they do a women's and a men's?
Not event, but
I meant like
match.
they each a match.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that? 2019? 18 they finally had enough women and had
enough capable. Well, they had
capable
like
18
women. Capable and brought back like 12 legends.
Yeah, there were like a bunch of legends who came back, and then it's like, oh gosh,
they had to get to having 30.
Yeah, they had to have enough.
Don't they still do that with the men though? Like they just roll out random super old.
Oh,
dudes?
absolutely.
Yeah, but it's not
like
half of the field. Like it's usually 2 or 3. Whereas the first few women's one was like we don't have enough contracted wrestlers, so let's just get anyone who
hey,
can.
Undertaker's wife, which is what I refer to her as,
Yeah,
because
it's fair.
the fact that they're trying to retcon her into being good at wrestling is, I don't like that at
Hall
all.
of Famer,
Yeah, Hall of Famer Michelle
McCool.
McCool. Get the hell out of here.
They
Garbage.
gave it to Stacy Keibler too. I mean, come on.
That
She's a
to
Hall
me
of
is like
Famer
a
for
lifetime
different ways.
achievement award.
All right. All right. Well, let's.
You banged George Clooney. Congratulations. Here's
Hell
your
yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Batman.
All right.
That's probably a lot of women. All right, let's move on to question 3, our final question of our pre-post game halftime round. He led the NFL in all-purpose yards as a rookie this season. It became the most watched original title in Netflix history with over 500 million views.
We'll check in.
All right, where's the herpes is checked in? Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed because, Josh, this is 100% Chimere DK. He led the league in all-purpose yards because of kick return and punt return. In fact, I think he had like a 90-yard punt return against the Seahawks. And he's on my Devi team, which is...
Is K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix?
Oh God, yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
I was like, this has to be
yes,
Stranger
it's
Things.
a Netflix thing,
like, no,
100%.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, Chimere DK. So okay, we will check in with Chimere DK Pop Hunters.
Demon Hunters.
Sorry.
Pop Hunters sounds like one of those old MTV reality shows.
Yeah, Pop Hunters.
Date my mom.
All right, and over to where's the herpes for your answer.
Yeah, I totally overlooked the fact that kick return, and I'm just like, there was a rookie that was just, it's, yeah. Was it? What's his first name? Go ahead, Dave. What's
Chimere?
Yeah, there you go. DK Pop Demon Hunters.
Both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is Chimere DK Pop Demon Hunters.
Ede literally sent me K-pop Demon Hunters before we even started with questions, and I was too busy looking at that damn first part of the question, going like, "What?"
And then the opposite of that was me. Before the question was done being read, I'd already typed in Chimere DK, and I even gave Josh a pronunciation guide. I would pronounce DK.
I'm like, and then as soon as you were like, and then I thought DK, and I was like K, and I was like, oh God, is this that K-pop? And because I forgot that like all young kids were watching it like on repeat,
right? Yeah,
constantly.
Me too.
Yeah. All kids. So all right, all kids and Eric Ede were watching.
Yeah, Josh. This was not the answer. Was not Brenton Stranger Things, but get ready for that in the future.
That would have been amazing.
All right, after halftime, we have Simone SWAT team up to 260. And where's the herpes still hanging on to their lead with 350. Now on to the second half. And today's third quarter will be let it ride or throw in the towel.
We'll let it ride.
Let it ride or throw in the towel. For this quarter, there will be 4 questions in a given category that increase in difficulty. After each question, teams can decide to let it ride and attempt the next question, or throw in the towel and take the points they have accumulated to that point. Each question is worth 50 points. If a team answers incorrectly, they will lose half of their points accumulated in the quarter.
There is a little bit of a, I guess, for lack of better terms, I'll call it kind of a mystery theme, if you will, to this. But in order to find that out, you'll have to take the chance and let it ride. The question is, she is the winningest female superstar in wrestling history with 18 title reigns, 2 Royal Rumble victories, and a WrestleMania main event.
We can check in.
Okay, where's the herpes is checked in? Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
I don't know why it took me this long, Josh. 18 title reigns should have been the first clue. This is Charlotte Flair because she wins everything because although she is a very good, let me stress this, a very good professional wrestler. She is fantastic, but she's also Ric Flair's daughter. So she's been force fed a little bit. So, yeah, That's what we'll check in with. Charlotte Flair.
All right. And where's the herpes for your answer, please?
You also forgot that she's kind of a garbage human being.
Oh, yeah, not a good person also. Yeah. I mean, following in Daddy's footsteps. Big shocker.
Really?
Yeah. I can't wait till she gets the exact same lisp as him, too. Yeah, we checked in with Charlotte Flair.
Both teams are receiving points. The correct answer is Charlotte Flair, who I can't stand, so let's just move on. Let it ride or throw in the towel.
Let it ride.
Marcus, if we're going down a wrestling run here,
you
got to feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's go. I mean, they're going to go, so we got to go.
All right. Both teams are going to let it ride. Josh thinks it might be going down a wrestling tunnel. And this next question will probably solidify that one way or the other. Actually, the first word of this. NFL wide receiver who was off to a great start this season before missing 5 games, returning for an epic playoff win during Wild Card Weekend.
Do you want to check that in?
Yeah, go ahead and check it in.
Okay, we'll check it.
Simone SWAT team is checked in. Where's the herpes? Talk it out.
The more I read the question, the more I don't like the answer. But
no, because I think it's Davante Adams.
Oh,
because I thought he started off pretty dang hot and then got hurt.
Well, they both did, but I don't think when he says returning for an epic playoff, Puka's been back for a while. He didn't return for the playoff game where Davante Adams did. So
yeah. So let's go with Davante. Or
did he miss 5? I don't know. There's very little in this question to grab onto. So I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, man, 5 feels like a lot, but how many did Puka miss?
I don't think it was 5. Maybe 2 or 3, but
okay. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, I guess he did, maybe he did miss 5. I don't know, but like I said, there's little in this question just giving me anything one way or the other. So, I mean,
okay,
5 would be what, roughly a month?
Yeah,
6 or
don't say it. Don't stop yourself right now.
Yeah, I want to say he got hurt against Detroit, and that was probably beginning of December. So, yeah, let's go with it.
All right, Davante Adams, check in.
Okay, and over to Simone SWAT team for your answer.
I'm pretty sure Adams didn't miss that many games. He was.
I don't think he did either.
I think he only missed 3 games, but he
I
probably should have missed more.
I hope we're right. Yeah,
I had him on one of my fantasy teams, and he surprisingly, I was like, oh, he's back. So,
but somebody who did miss a bunch of time and came back for an epic playoff win was Washington Huskies legend Rome Odunze. So that's what we checked in with.
No, I don't. No, I will not acknowledge this at all.
One team is receiving points. Know your host. Okay, I'm a Bears fan. The correct answer is Rome Odunze. The real epic playoff win, not the Rams who beat a team they should have beaten by 30.
It was still an epic win.
Was it?
Sure. Was it?
Yeah,
I guess it was epic in the sense that Colby Parkinson was the one who scored the winning touchdown.
Catch. Yeah, an amazing catch. Unfortunately, I think when people look back, that's not the game they're going to remember and think about first.
What are you talking about? That's the first game I think of instantly.
Not only is he a Husky, but he also is on my one of my fantasy teams, so I know he missed a lot of time. Yeah. And he did the beginning of the year for him. He was just getting peppered with targets because I've never seen someone try to force a connection more than Caleb Williams. He is like breaking his back to try to throw to Rome Odunze.
And now he's doing the same. He did the same thing with Loveland now at the end of the season.
Yeah. The only Husky that I will recognize on this podcast from this episode is Billy Butler. Okay, thank you.
That's fair. All right, so that takes out Where's the Herpes for the remainder of this round, meaning that they will drop down to 375, and we'll pose the question to Simone SWAT team: let it ride or throw in the towel.
What do you want to do, Josh?
Well, we're still down 15.
Yeah.
So if we want to take
Ede.
Right. I'd maybe go one more and
Yeah,
let it
let's
ride.
do it. Let's do it.
I mean, Scott did write the questions. We might
He
as
did.
well.
We're usually
Yeah, and I
closely
have
on the
like a
same
mystery
page.
theme in here that
Yeah,
hasn't
it's
even.
not wrestling unless Roma Dunze is wrestling on the side.
Maybe that's why I got hurt. All right, they're letting it ride. Question 3. 2023 first round draft pick who was selected by the same team his father played for. And the hint to this is the team traded into the top 10 to make the selection.
Okay, 2023 first round pick who's selected by the same team his dad played for. And the team traded into the top 10.
What sport are we probably talking here? Are we probably talking NFL?
I hope so, because
Because
I'm a draft sicko very specifically.
Yeah, you're not an NBA.
I have a very
draft sicko?
specific scope for draft sicko.
Listen, Marcus is a very specific sicko, okay?
Yeah, I've got specific tastes. Oh gosh. Okay. Traded into the top 10. I mean, 2023 would have been Roma Dunze. Or no, wait. Yeah, 23 draft. No, never mind. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
So 23 was that Bryce Young, right? Was that the
Yes. So if it was Bryce Young, it was Stroud. The Texans traded back into the top 10 to pick
Will Anderson
traded
Jr.?
up to pick Will Anderson. Okay.
Anthony Richardson was next.
Anthony Richardson. Paris Johnson, I think. So they traded down though. The Cardinals traded down.
I was trying to think other top 10. Bijan was in the top 10.
Yeah. That's the Jalen Carter because he fell to number 9. Everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe they let." You can't believe it. The way he was driving around Athens, Georgia, allegedly.
And none of those that we've named that are their father played for?
I don't think so. So like in my head, I'm thinking like Paris Johnson Jr. is the only one I can think of, but I don't know who his dad was.
Okay.
Oh God! But the 2023 NBA draft is like a complete mystery to me. So I don't know. I don't know if I have this.
Just trying to think. So who was the first pick that... Was that Wemby? That was Wemby, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wemby.
So Wemby, Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson. I bought a whole bunch of cards this year.
Oh, good. Well, at least we have something to go off of because I am.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of other ones. Amen Thompson was a top 10 plus his brother.
Oh, plus his brother, yeah. Osser.
Yep. Anthony Black.
Anthony
Black was another.
Dude, check
top
out
10.
Josh, the draft sicko.
Well, it helps when you buy a lot of, like, it was Wemby, so I was buying a whole lot of cards, and then I was looking at,
Oh my God, you know who was in this draft? Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah.
Was also in the top 10.
Yes, he was.
And he doesn't have a famous dad, I don't think.
All right, I need an answer, guys.
Let's go with one of the NFL juniors then.
Okay,
So the question is
Paris or Will Anderson?
So should we go Paris Johnson?
Sure. We know he's a junior.
We'll check in with Paris Johnson.
And somehow they got there. The correct answer is Paris Johnson Jr.
Wow. So his dad played for the
His dad
Cardinals
played
as well?
for the
Barely.
Cardinals?
He's barely a former player.
Yes,
that's why I dismissed it so
played for the
quickly. I was
Cardinals.
like, I feel like I would have remembered that.
This question was way easier than the last one.
And they traded up for him, Marcus, not back.
So
They went up from 12 to 6.
because they traded out of an early spot, right?
That's what I
They
thought.
traded out.
Yeah,
back
my
out
bad.
of the 10
Yeah,
and
they
then
traded
back
back and then up. Yeah, you're
Yep.
right.
Okay.
You're right.
Hoofda.
Wow, that's crazy.
Marcus, with that, I don't think I feel comfortable going for a more difficult one than that. That we
Sure.
lucked into that one.
Yeah, that's insane. I
think we'll throw in the towel here.
Yeah.
You can read the last one.
Yeah, no, I will, and I will say this. I think you made the right decision. But I believe Dave is on at least what the kind of mystery theme is, right, Dave?
Yeah, I am.
Oh
If you
my
look at all the
God.
first
Yeah,
names.
I can hear it. Yeah.
He's slightly on the theme. He was a little off.
So it's athletes who have cities as a first name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use that to help you with this really.
It's real
hard
to me,
fourth
damn it.
question. All right. Notre Dame alum who averaged 23 points per game during the 84-85 season, finishing second on his team behind a rookie Michael Jordan. After leaving the Bulls, he eventually played with Magic Johnson against the Bulls in the finals, becoming one of the few players to be teammates with both Magic and MJ. That player is Orlando Woolridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wouldn't have come up with that one. I was trying to think. I'm like, what
Thank
cities
God.
could have been
Right.
the names?
All right. So
Venice Williams.
Venice Williams. After the third quarter, we have a lead change as Where's the Herpes has 375, and the Samoan SWAT team is up to 410.
Woo!
That brings us to the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter, known as Put Your Fours Up. This quarter consists of 4 categorized questions that teams will wager up to 100 points each, not to exceed their current point total.
All right. Categories for today are as follows. Question 1, speaking of Orlando. Question 2, speaking of all-purpose yards. Question 3, speaking of Power Rangers. And question 4, speaking of outfielders. Question 1, speaking of Orlando, will be in reference to athlete last names. Question 2, speaking of all-purpose yards, will be in reference to the NFL. Question 3, speaking of Power Rangers, will be in reference to athlete first names. And speaking of outfielders, will be in reference to, well, outfielders. It is now time for the teams to place their wagers.
We'd like to take a minute to invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BenchwarmersTP. We also have a Facebook group for fans of the pod called The Bench. Join us there to comment on the latest episodes and share cool sports facts and trivia. If you'd be willing to rate and review us on iTunes or Stitcher, we'd greatly appreciate the support so that other people may find this podcast. Thanks.
Now that the wagers are in, on to the questions. Question 1 of the fourth quarter, speaking of Orlando. In 2025, a player for the Magic became the first player to have both his first and last name on his jersey. The front of his jersey had Orlando written on it, which is his first name and the city he plays for.
Oh my God.
And his last name was written on the back. This player shares his last name with an NBA Hall of Famer, multiple Major League Baseball Hall of Famers, a boxing Hall of Famer, a current AEW wrestler, and a running back who had almost 1,400 scrimmage yards in 2020, but hasn't played in a game since 2023. What is the shared last name?
Okay, we'll check in.
All right, Samoan SWAT team is checked in. Where's the Herpes? You guys can finish talking it out.
I'm pretty sure it's Orlando Robinson.
The current AEW wrestler, that could be Juice Robinson.
Okay. The only
yeah.
thing I'm stuck on is the football, the 1,400 scrimmage yards in 2020, but hasn't played since 2023.
Robinson.
Who would that be?
I no clue. Trust your gut. Let's trust it. Let's go Orlando Robinson.
All right. For 100
How many points? All right. And over to Samoan SWAT team for your answer and wager, please.
We've established on this podcast that my gambling can negatively or positively affect this game. And in this instance, it will positively affect it because when you just were like going through this, I was like, oh my God, I can see his stupid name. Because ironically, one of the teams I bet on the most for prop bets because they're kind of good, but not really. And this year have been injured a lot has been the Orlando Magic. I love Goga. Whenever Wendell Carter goes down, I bet on Goga Batadze to score 6 points. It's like one of my favorite bets. Anyways, all that to say, a lot of points. I mean, he just parks himself. He just parks himself under the rim. It's amazing. And all that to say, we also checked in and all this stuff. We kind of were going through it, and it checked out for us. We also checked in Orlando Robinson for 100 points.
I think the running back is James.
It is.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
he started with scrimmage yards, I was like, oh, is he talking about Bijan? And then he said 1,400, and I was like, wait, that's not enough.
Yeah. Both teams are receiving points. The name, he is Orlando Robinson, which is a really cool jersey because his full name's on it. And then, yeah, Hall of Famers, David Robinson. You've got Frank Brooks, Jackie for baseball, Sugar Ray, Juice Robinson for AEW, and then James Robinson, who was amazing in 2020 for Jacksonville and then got traded to the Jets. And just think about playing for the Jets and what that does for someone's career.
Did we?
I mean, he also ran like a 4.7.
And we will go to question 2 in the category of speaking of all-purpose yards. Chimere DK led the NFL with almost 2,500 all-purpose yards in 2025, yet he did not have 1,000 yards rushing or receiving. The last player to lead the league in all-purpose yards without amassing 1,000 yards in either category was in 2012 when what wide receiver had 954 receiving yards and 964 kick return yards. It was his second year in the league, having joined his team a year after they won the Super Bowl.
All right, we'll check in.
Where's the herpes is checked in, which means Samoan SWAT team. You guys can talk it out.
I was struggling a little bit. And then, as I was looking at this, and these lovely gentlemen who were playing checked in, somebody was a little excited, and I saw their face, and it helped me. Because I think 2011 was Green Bay and Pittsburgh. I was trying to place the Super Bowls.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And I think 2012 was Giants and Patriots, and I think Green Bay and Pittsburgh was 2011, I think.
That sounds right.
Okay, so it was his second year in the league, having joined his team a year after they won the Super Bowl. So we're thinking of a Packer, I think. Oh, wait. Second year in the league. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Now we're even more.
So second year in the league was 2012. So then his rookie year would have been 2011.
Joined his team a year after they won the Super Bowl, which means they're thinking, oh, no! Oh, God!
So Packers receivers who were in the 2011 for the Packers.
I mean, Jordy Nelson's around that time. He wasn't like just a starter day one. He could have been returning kicks. Greg Jennings put the team on his back, though, but I don't remember exactly where he was drafted.
Randall Cobb? Is this for time frame for him?
Yes, it is time for Randy Cobb.
Like, because he's one of Rodgers' favorite guys because he's, he forced the Jets.
He's one of my favorite guys.
But he forced the Jets to bring him in, and that time frame sounds about right for him, doesn't it?
Time frame is right. He was like a 4th-round pick. He played a lot of quarterback his senior year at Kentucky. Was thought of more as obviously, I mean, he got drafted as a receiver.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you for saying that because I was
just trying to think of, and obviously I see the Packers, twice a year, and
yeah, I like that.
That seems about the right time for him to come into the league.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Randall Cobb for 100.
Okay, and I'll just throw this one over to Dave for your answer and wager, please.
Well, I didn't have it right away until we had the reread because
I figured. I saw your face.
Cobb, Ede sent it to me, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Cobb was not. He's very famously was not on that Super Bowl team because, Packer fans don't shut up about it. But yeah, this is Randall Cobb, and we checked in with 100 points.
Both teams are receiving their 100 points. The answer is Randall, I guess, as Marcus must be friends with him, Randy Cobb.
One of my first bookmark tweet on Twitter is Kentucky with Randall Cobb running. This is going to be super coach dorky. They're running a fake inside zone where they're reading the D end, and the back actually bends back and blocks the unblocked guy. And it's just a direct snap, essentially run for Randall Cobb. It's my first bookmark.
When you said bookmark and then followed it with Kentucky with Randall Cobb, that sounded like an actual book to me. And I was like, okay, there you go.
That's how old Twitter is.
Kentucky with Randall Cobb.
That's fair.
I can just see him with his arm on like a hay bale or something like that.
I can see that. It's weird eyes. Yeah. All right. The
His
deficit
weird
has not
eyes
changed.
and
He does have weird
Mike
eyes.
Schmidt's weird face. Or
Weird.
sorry, Jason Schmidt.
Wow, Mike Schmidt catching strays. You know what they say? Weird eyes, full hearts can't lose. All right, let's move on to question 3. Deficit has not changed, so we'll just go into it. Speaking of Power Rangers, from 1984 to 1990, he appeared in 10 Grand Slam finals, winning 8 of them. He is the only man in tennis history to have a 90% or higher winning percentage in 5 different years. Name this man.
Okay, we can check in.
Where's the herpes is checked in? Simone SWAT team, talk it out.
All right, Josh, I'm going to give you the names of the other. Obviously, Trini is not going to be it, but there are other, I guess, OG adjacent Rangers.
When I said name this man, did that take Trini out of the running?
Well, it took Trini out of the running.
Did it take Alpha out of the running?
It took Alpha. Yeah. So in the movie, so it's like second season of Power Rangers, and when they transitioned to the movie, some of them asked for more money, and they were like, "Screw you, we're going to replace you." So the new Black Ranger was Adam.
Okay,
Who
that's
wasn't black?
Well, no, the color that he wore, he was Asian. They said, let's be less stereotypical because yikes. And let's have the Black Ranger be Asian, and that was Adam. And then the Yellow Ranger was the black girl, and her name was Aisha. And then the Red Ranger was Rocky, and he looked some sort of, he might have been Native American, if I'm being honest. So
okay.
does anything strike you with Rocky or Adam?
No.
Okay.
Is there an Yvonne?
Yvonne.
Because Yvonne Lendl.
Maybe that
Ivan,
might be
Yvonne,
getting into
Ivan.
Dave's. Oh,
The Dave
okay.
Power Rangers.
Okay.
Ivan.
The villain
Yvonne,
of the movie
Ivan.
was Ivan Ooze.
Okay, because Yvonne Lendl, this is
let's
his
do it.
time frame.
Yep,
That was the
let's
first
go.
name that came to mind for me.
Look at that teamwork, baby.
Yvonne Lendl, or Ivan Lendl, if you want to go with that, for 100 points. That's who I was waiting for you to get there. I'm like, this is who I think it is. So hopefully that's right.
All right, and where's the herpes? Or Dave, your answer and wager, please.
Well, I'm going to correct you now, Marcus, because Adam came in before that. Johnny Young Bosch was actually there for season 2 of Power Rangers.
That's not season 2.
No, you said the movie is when
he came in before
first.
the movie.
Before the movie, season 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my bad. I missed it.
But yes, I had that pretty fast because I went through the same sort of progression.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. And I do have some tennis background too, so that made a lot of sense. But we said the same thing. Yvonne Lendl.
For how many points?
100.
And both teams are getting those 100 points. I usually only acknowledge OG Power Rangers, but I also acknowledge Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 1997 movie, because it's absolutely fantastic.
Do you know who was supposed to be Dorothea originally?
Oh, I feel like I saw it, and now I don't remember anymore.
Mariska Hargitay.
Yes,
was supposed to be.
I have
she has there are pictures of her in the costume, which I appreciate.
Yes,
big time, big fan.
Instead, they got some no name.
Marcus, I was just sitting there waiting because I'm like, you got to get there for me because I'm pretty sure I have the answer.
Yeah, I was like, these are the Rangers, and then when you started saying your things and you're like Yvonne Lendl, I'm like, oh, Ivan is the villain. Yeah.
It's funny because earlier,
speaking of Power Rangers,
like when you were like saying like, oh, Zordon, whatever, with fake last names, I was like,
that's when you were like, hey, let's not ruin the question
and mess up my fourth quarter question.
Yeah.
Which is also funny because you said
I'm going to tell you right now,
Robinson, Marcus. Right before the answer was Orlando Robinson. It wasn't just messing around. I was like, shit, there goes my first question.
I'm going to tell you right now, too. You know, we talk about the replacement, right? And not the Black Ranger. Zach was great. Don't get me wrong. Walter Jones, awesome. But Johnny Young Bosch is on a very same playing field. Especially with all of his voiceover work that he's done. He's awesome.
Hey, listen. I got a picture with Xavier Woods at Comic-Con because of Walter Emmanuel Jones, because there was a bunch of people wanting to take his picture, and Xavier Woods was just sitting there chilling, and I went, "Hey, I'm a big fan." He's like, "Oh," I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm waiting for this guy to get done taking pictures with people." And I was like, "Hey, can we get a picture?" And we took a picture together, and I was like, "All right, man, thanks, see ya."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love Ivan Ooze. I'm a big fan. I think he's a terrific, underrated movie villain, and I will say that I will take that to my grave.
Yeah, what about the crows?
The
Oh
Crows,
gosh,
I could do without them, but
that was like Babes in Toyland. That's what that
yeah,
reminded me of.
yeah, that's that. Those special effects were absolutely terrible. But man, when he's just the ooze and all those kids, and then nope. I might watch that tonight. That movie's incredible.
I'm
All right,
gonna.
moving on to the final question of the game. Before we get into that, I will give a score update. Whereas the Herpes currently has 675, Samoan SWAT team has 710. So it will come down to this final question, which will be in the category of speaking of outfielders. During the 90s and the 2000s, the Kansas City Royals boasted several outfield prospects such as Carlos Beltran, Johnny Damon, and Jermaine Dye, who would all leave the team for greener pastures. But what outfielder joined the Royals at 29 years old, driving in 103 runs in 2002, before returning to his original AL West team, then eventually playing for the NL team in the World Series in 2009? Not to mention they also had Reggie Sanders for a season, the Royals. But so did everyone else.
I'm pretty confident on it, so we'll check in.
All right, for the last time, Where's the Herpes is checked in, which means Samoan SWAT team, you can talk it out.
We both have the same name, and I'm just trying to make sure this makes sense.
Do you know, because he was with the Mariners before, right?
That was his first team.
Right. Do you know what year was his rookie year? By the way, we're talking about Raul Ibanez.
Yeah, that's who I think it is. It's like 96 or 97.
Okay.
It's around then.
Okay, which by 2002 then, because you're 96, 97, you're talking like 6 years, which makes sense for a lot of,
Yeah.
rookies are in that kind of early 20s.
What I'm trying to figure out in my brain is 2009, played for a World Series team. Trying to think of who was in that series. I think that was the Phillies, and I'm almost positive he played for the Phillies.
He did play for the Phillies as well.
So that makes sense. Yeah, it's got to be him. He had these random spurts of all-star caliber play.
Yeah.
Throughout his career, and it was sporadic. It was never consistent. It was just like, oh, hey, let's pick up Raul Ibanez, and he just goes nuts for a little bit. It's got to be him. It's got to be him.
I agree. So,
and it's Scott. So, and I know he has an affinity for Raul Ibanez, as do I. So, yeah, let's check in with Raul Ibanez for 100 points.
All right, and over to Where's the Herpes for your answer and final wager of the game.
Yeah, had his debut game against the Milwaukee Brewers. This is Raul Ibanez, and we checked in for 75.
Both teams are correct and are receiving points. The correct answer is Raul Ibanez, and I mean, Marcus summed it up perfectly. Pretty much like his entire career was a guy. He was a super late bloomer. He was like a bench guy on Seattle, and then went to Kansas City. Went off for a couple seasons, went back to Seattle, went off for a couple seasons, and then became kind of a middling sort of veteran presence.
Yeah, like a journeyman, like, hey, we need somebody who could possibly hit in the middle of the lineup.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's perfect summation of his career. Yeah, it is Raul Ibanez. And with that, the game has come to an end, and here are the final scores. Finishing with a very respectable 775 points is Where's the Herpes. We're probably going to be really mad at Roma Dunze for a while because that was the swing in the game here. And because of that, our winners who are receiving the very coveted, very, very coveted Tyson Bajan Award as our Clipboard Captain Award with 810 points is the Samoan SWAT team. Congratulations. And Josh, you have won one of my games.
I think this is number 2 for me now. It might be 2 in a row.
You won one of them.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of heavy lifting by Marcus. Marcus, you might want to ice your back a bit because I'm not a slight fellow. I'm one of those guys you referred to earlier as a portly gentleman.
Oh, I thought you were going to call yourself a fat pig designated hitter.
Well, I mean,
Don't do that.
I don't think I was ever a designated hitter for anything. I always played in the field, but I definitely am a portly
That's the part
gentleman.
you're contesting.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say I'm Rikishi because I had the staying power for this game.
Yeah, you just stink face the other team.
Yeah. No, this is, I mean, that's the risk with me playing in a Scott game is either it's going to be completely out of my depth or Scott and I are going to line right up because we're right in the same wavelength usually.
BBC.
And
I figured I was going to be pretty much good with whoever I got teamed with because I was like, okay, the three of them are very much, you guys definitely can.
And like I said, Roma Dunze, which you're not wrong. You guys were thinking of the Rams because I mean, why wouldn't you? They both missed time. Devontae and Puka both missed time. It was just never that much in a row. And for me, Roma Dunze missed a big chunk of the year. And
well, I'll just say too, this all happened after Scott did the Schmurfik Schmame and completely jinxed everything.
That's true.
So I'm calling shenanigans.
I mean, you're a Packers fan. I'm a Bears fan now. I can't like you.
If it helps you feel better, your first missed question we also missed. That was the welcome to Derry.
Rio Sky.
Yeah.
Rio Sky instead of I thought about Rio, honestly, and then you were like Royal Rumble, and then
it's funny now because they're calling the team Rio and EO. Like they've actually called them on commentary. Have called them Rio, and I'm like
Jim Cornette's least favorite female wrestler Rio because she weighs like 80 pounds. It's like, okay, it's wrestling, man. Who cares?
So because it's just us, we don't really have to throw it to a guest for anything. So on behalf of Dave, Eric, Marcus, Josh, and myself, thank you for listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. And until next time, we'll keep the bench warm.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch! Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
Into deep left center for Mitchell. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
That great music you're listening to is by Justin Nozick. Thanks to him for producing that music for us. You've been listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We are at Benchwarmers TP.